Lil Yo says, okay, serious question. If Ten Hag finishes 5th with no cups, will you back the manager?
Beg the manager. Beg the manager.
Or will you be a style of play merchant and go all Ten Hag Defense League? Lil Yo-Yo's asking a serious question.
Okay, wait.
5th with no
If
cups.
Ten Hag finishes 5th with
no Champions League. We're just 5th. Nothing. We're just 5th. Europa League again.
No but it's a style of play. That's all we have.
Or will you be a style of play merchant and go all Ten Hag Defense League?
We must win something, bro. 5th. I'm at 5th and nothing. What do? We must win something, bro. We have to be in the Champions League.
Yes.
That's
not winning something, but it's progress.
Yeah, we have to do something this season, man. We spent money. I want us to compete. Like, we have to win something this season. Why is that like crazy to say?
Well, you don't win something every year.
We should try.
Sometimes of course you should try because we're in all the competitions. But if you don't and you got to a final and lost, it's all about context.
If the killer is if we're the standards are we need to win something and finish in top 4 every season. Yeah, that's really what has to happen. If he's not doing that and you say, well, are you ever going to get there, Ten Hag? We're giving you everything you need. Then you have to say, well, we have to move on. Simple as that, and get the person that can do that. It's not even hard.
It just did. You just did answer it. There you go.
Move on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you got you've been there for how many 3 seasons? That means this is the best you can do. We move on. Simple. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree. We have to have high standards, man.
Yeah,
we're still tricking it along, trying to draw positives from dead things. We're
struggling to get into top 4, and we just finished 5th, and it was like, oh, like, move on. Like, that means this guy can't do it, because how much do we spend this season?
Over 200 and something million.
No, so in this whole time, like
over 500 million.
Yeah. So what are you telling me? I spent 500 million and all I get is 5th. The ROI is crazy. Yeah, that's not like 100%. What is that? Like,
what about some context of like they were literally 1 point off top 4? When it gets to some mad context, when it gets to some mad context,
as Lil Yo-Yo says, and Antonio context is key. Yeah. But then I'm just saying, if you ask me that question wasn't contextualized. It was just 5th. And
what happens if it's 5th? Yeah, if you can see, I know style of play merchant, but if you can see, for the most part, we were actually doing what we're meant to do. Couple of inconsistencies, and we come 4th to Aston Villa by 1 point on the last day or some shit like that. Then cool, I get it. But and we got to a final and lost it or something. You know what I mean? It's where you're getting into late stages and really going deep into competitions, because you don't have a divine right to win a trophy every year. We knew that.
No, but then I think the standard. But then the you know that thing that we used to have and Real Madrid have, like they like not winning the Champions League is a disgrace to Real Madrid. Like it's a disgrace. That's actually one of we should win it this season. You know, they go into each year, they're like, we should be winning and if they don't, they got side eye at Carlo Ancelotti. Imagine giving Carlo side eye. They're not even talking about qualifying.
Big Don Carlo, you know.
Big Don Carlo. He don't win the Champions League in a sense, brother. La Liga was cool. La Liga, I respect the La Liga, but we win the Champions League. That's what we're meant to do here. And then you got players walking around saying, when you win your first one, like when Bellin won his first one, was it that last one?
Yeah.
And they're talking about, listen, when you win the first one, this, that, and the other, and how it feels. Brother, there's expectation of, well, we plan to do that. We plan to do that every season. We can't be talking about we plan to qualify for the champ. That's got to be minimum. We're stepping into minimum requirement energy, and we're 3 years into the build. He must hit these goals.
Joe Blackman says, I prioritize top 4 finish. And Larry says, what about 5th and an FA Cup / Carabao Cup? Is that acceptable? It's getting crazy. Still wouldn't be in the Champions League, mate. Carabao Cup and 5th, no chance.
Not Carabao Cup and 5th. That's a mad thing.
FA Cup and 5th. I need to be in that Champions League, man. But FA Cup and 5th, because you've retained it, it would count for something. But I'm not on it, bro. Like, the cups is all right. I just need to see what we're on in the league. I need to see. I love cups, innit? Of course I do. Yeah, I need to see what we look like properly. I don't want the jing bang run.
Beautiful.
Oh, 4th in the FA Cup's a perfect thing. I'll bite your hand off right now.
Top 4 in Europa. Made up.
And Ken says it, top four and and the trophy should always be the expectation for Man United. 100% minimum, especially while we can't win the league. But it's so nuanced, isn't it? We start making up like, what about this caveat? What about that? Or what about this? The truth of the matter is, to answer the question of is the Europa League top priority? Yes, it is. Because it's a trophy, it's a competition we want to win, so therefore it is a priority. But even if that's been a bit pedantic, even if we are ranking it with the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, it's top priority, bro. The Europa League is the one we have to win, and you've got more chance. You've got more chance. Yeah, exactly. 38 games to get in the top four, or with this bloody new format, however many games it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a minimum of 8 in it to get through to the round of 16. Then it's home and away after that. So, you know, it's easier to win a cup competition, obviously, than it is over 38 games to get in the top four.